Hey, How to Quit Working community. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. I'm so thrilled to be with you. I want to talk to you a little bit about the power of one small choice. We don't realize that our life is made up of just tiny little decisions that we make every day. And the power of really making good decisions is so important. So I want to talk to you a little bit about that. Now, many people struggle with the ability to make a decision. And when I was in my early 20s, I had a heck of a time making decisions. I really had no system in place for making choices. And so I kind of just floundered. I didn't know how to make choices. I would ask every single one of my friends what they thought I should do about everything. I couldn't decide where to go to eat. I couldn't decide what to wear to a special occasion, much less else make any huge life decisions for myself. And so I really put into play learning about how to make good decisions, and it made a huge impact on my life. And I want to share that with you today. So when we think about decision making, what we have to start with is we have to start with our values and our purpose in life. If you're clear on your values and you're clear on your purpose, then you'll have the ability to make good choices. Studies show that successful people make quick decisions. And the reason that they make quick decisions is because they are so clear on their values and they're so clear on their purpose that when a choice comes along, when a decision comes along, which we all know there are hundreds of every day, all they have to do is really line that choice up and say, how does this compare with my values? How does this compare with my purpose in life? If it is right along with their values and purpose, then it's an easy yes. If it isn't in line with their values and their purpose, then it's an easy no. So I want to encourage you to really think about making quick decisions. Now, we make quick decisions not because we want to make them without really thinking about what we're doing or researching decisions. There's nothing wrong with doing that. But making a quick, decisive decision gives you the ability to make lots of choices. And when you make lots of choices, you have the ability to make lots of good choices because you are clear on your values and your purpose. So being decisive is so important. If I could give you one strong encouragement for really making powerful decisions, it would be to be decisive and to make quick choices. So really think about how long it takes you to make decisions. The next thing to think about is really the power that a decision can make in your life. Decisions have the power to totally change your life. And the reason that they have the power to change your life is because when you're really committed to making things happen, when you're really committed to that decision, it can change your life. If you make lots of good small choices throughout your day, that's going to add up to huge success in life. Think about the choices that you make. I always think about food and exercise. If you want to just sit on the couch, if you want to kind of cave into those eating habits of maybe, having that extra sweet or that extra bowl of popcorn at night or what have you, those are really the things that are going to add up to make you the person that you are. If you get up in the morning and you say, you know what, I don't want to get out of bed right now. It's cold, it's dark, but I'm going to get up. I'm going to get my day started. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to make good food choices today. Those are really going to contribute to the success of your day. And it's just like that for business. If you decide to pick up that phone, make a sales call today, make several sales calls today, that's going to have a huge impact on the success of your company. It's going to make a huge impact on the success of your position if you're in a job currently. So really being aware that your choices have the impact to totally influence and totally change your life is really, really important. The next thing that you need to think about is really learning from your decisions. So going back to really modeling those successful individuals around us, when we look at their ability to make quick decisions, they make lots of decisions and then they learn from their decisions. We're not always going to all make perfect decisions. We're going to make a lot of bad choices. When you make a lot of decisions, some of them are going to be bad, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with making the occasional bad choice. What's most important is really learning from those decisions that you have made that maybe weren't the right choices. We are all going to fail at some point, but what's important about failing is really analyzing why it failed. Why did you fail at something, or why did you make a poor choice? Was there's something that happened along the way where you may be giving in to your own selfish desires and not really thinking about your values and not thinking about your purpose. So really analyzing our successes and our failures, analyzing our good choices and our bad choices is going to be huge in moving you toward making successful decisions in life. The next thing to think about is your commitment level. So you want to stay committed to the outcome, but you want to be flexible to the approach. So the analogy I want to give for this is I decided about a year ago that I was committed. I was going to make the decision that I really wanted to get in shape. This is the best time to get in shape. Today is the best time to do it. And so I decided I was ready to get in shape. I joined a local gym and I really liked the gym. They presented me with a challenging workout and it was really perfect for getting me in shape. Well, it's been a year now and I'm in pretty good shape. Not as good as, of course, I'd like to be, but I am in a much better shape than I was a year ago. And I'm presented now with the challenge that my current gym isn't providing me with the level of extreme challenge that I'm really looking for to get my body to that next level of being in shape. So I've made the decision that I'm going to join a different gym that's going to present a new challenge for me. I am committed to the outcome of getting in shape. Now, when I joined the gym, of course, I made a commitment to that gym, but my real decision was not to join the gym. My decision was to get in shape. And so that is really allowing me to be committed to the outcome, but flexible to the approach that I'm going to take to really get that outcome. So being really committed to the outcome is super important. The next thing that I want you to think about are your expectations. Now, we all have expectations in life. It doesn't matter who you are. If you've never thought about the expectations you place in life, I just want you to think about all of the expectations you have. I have expectations about everything around me. I have expectations about how my children are going to behave. I have expectations about how much money I'm going to have in my bank account. I have expectations about how my friends and family are going to interact with me. Expectations are just something that are surrounding you. And when you make a decision, you always make choices with the idea that you have an expectation, that you really have an idea of what you would like to happen. And what I'm here today to tell you is that I really want you to think about not being so tied to that expectation. Anytime you make a choice that involves another human being, you really don't have a ton of control about how that situation is going to turn out. There's those expectations of the other individual and your expectations, and they may not always align. And if you're making a decision and it's just you, it's something that you've decided to do that doesn't involve anyone else, then your expectations really can come to fruition. But if your expectations involve other people, you have to look at their contribution to the decision and their contribution to what's happening. And so I just want you to really think about that, because when you're too tied to the expectation of what actually is going to happen and it doesn't happen the way you want it to happen, then you get disappointed, you feel disillusioned, and really it's just a bad road to go down. Now, you still want to be committed to the outcome, but you want to realize that your expectations might not always be met, and that's okay. I tend to have high expectations for myself and high expectations for those around me, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I have to realize that people aren't always going to live up to my expectations. I'm not always going to live up to my own personal expectations, and be okay with that, and be okay making decisions knowing that they might not always turn out the way I want them to. What I want you to think about next is really embracing the idea of making decisions. I want you to enjoy making decisions. It's so important to be okay with it. So many people dread it. When a decision has to be made, they look around at everyone else. They want everyone else to help them make the choice. And what I want you to do is I want you to embrace the idea of making decisions. Embrace the idea that you are a great decision maker, that you have gotten clear on your values, that you have gotten clear on your purpose, and you're going to make clear, decisive, quick choices, because that is going to make a huge difference in your outcome. So your homework, is to go out and make as many choices as you can make. I want you to make choices about where to go to eat. I want you to make choices about specific choices about what time you're going to wake up and go to sleep. Really make choices about what you're going to wear. Just make as many little choices as you can, because all of those little choices will get you practiced and ready for those big decisions that are going to come along. You can make great decisions. I know you have the ability to be decisive and to be a strong decision maker. So I want you to go out there and I want you to accomplish your dreams, accomplish your goals by making good decisions. Have a great day, and I will talk to you very soon.